Every era in the NBA belongs to a name, a single player who doesn't just dominate the game but redefines it. Michael Jordan owned the 90s. Kobe Bryant carried the torch into the 2000s. LeBron James became the global icon of the 2010s. And now, as the league transitions into a new generation, the question looms larger than ever. Who will define the 2030s? Some believe it's already Victor Wembanyama, the 7'4" unicorn-breaking basketball physics in San Antonio. Others argue Luka Doncic, with his wizard-like playmaking and MVP-caliber production, is destined for that role. But in the past year, a new name has entered this conversation, loud, clear, and unstoppable. A name that wasn't even on the radar just a few years ago outside of hardcore basketball circles, Cooper Flagg. Is this 18-year-old phenom truly the next face of the NBA, or is this yet another case of hype running wild? Today we're diving deep into that question, and by the end, you'll have the full picture. Early life, from small town to big dreams. To understand why Cooper Flagg has become such a phenomenon, you need to know where he came from. Newport, Maine, a small town with barely 10,000 residents. It's quiet, it's cold, and it's about as far from the bright lights of the NBA as you can imagine. Yet somehow, this tiny town produced one of the most talked-about prospects in decades. Cooper was born on December 21, 2006, to parents who loved sports but never imagined they'd raise a future NBA star. His father, a former college athlete, and his mother, a competitive spirit herself, laid the foundation. Cooper didn't just play basketball, he lived it. By the time most kids were still figuring out basic layups, Cooper was mastering footwork, defensive positioning, and shooting mechanics. By middle school, his dominance was impossible to ignore. Local gyms were too small for his game. Coaches and scouts started buzzing. And then came Nokomis Regional High School, where Cooper began writing the first real chapter of his legend, high school stardom and Montverde ascension. At Nokomis, Cooper didn't just play, he owned the court. Double-doubles were routine, triple-doubles not uncommon. He wasn't just bigger and stronger, he was smarter. His instincts on defense, his timing, his vision, all of it screamed future star. But talent like this doesn't stay hidden. Soon, the whispers turned to headlines. Cooper transferred to Montverde Academy, the prep school powerhouse that's produced NBA stars like Ben Simmons, Cade Cunningham, and Scotty Barnes. If Nokomis was the spark, Montverde was the inferno. Here, Cooper faced the best high school players in the country, and he didn't flinch. If anything, he thrived. Montverde gave him exposure, structure, and the toughest competition imaginable. And he responded with a level of dominance that made scouts salivate. National Player of the Year awards started piling up. Cooper wasn't just a top recruit, he was the recruit. Then came USA Basketball. Representing the U.S. at the junior level, Cooper didn't just hold his own, he dominated. Against international competition, his two-way game shone even brighter. Suddenly, the conversation shifted from future NBA player to future NBA superstar. The draft, a new era for the Mavericks. Fast forward to the 2025 NBA draft. The Dallas Mavericks, armed with the number. One pick, had one mission: take Cooper Flagg. There was no debate, no suspense. From the moment the lottery balls fell, this was destiny. Cooper was going to Dallas. The hype around draft night was electric. Cameras flashing, fans screaming, social media exploding with every shot of Cooper in that Mavericks cap. But behind the glitz, there was substance. Dallas wasn't just drafting a player, they were drafting a future. Luka Doncic, still in his prime, needed a running mate. Kyrie Irving's brilliance comes with volatility. Anthony Davis, acquired in a blockbuster trade, added defensive muscle but raised questions about durability. Enter Cooper Flagg, a two-way phenom who could bridge the gap between present and future, between star and superstar. Summer League, trials, tribulations, and triumph. The first real test of Cooper's NBA journey came in the Summer League. The hype was suffocating, every seat filled, every camera lens pointed at him. And then, reality hit. His debut? Brutal. 10 points on 5 for 21 shooting, 0 threes on 5 attempts. Sure, he grabbed 6 rebounds, dished 4 assists, and had 3 steals, but the efficiency was a disaster. Social media pounced. Memes flew faster than fast breaks. Overrated. Not ready. But here's where the story takes a turn. Most rookies would have folded under that pressure. Cooper didn't. 2 nights later, he walked onto the court against the Spurs and dropped 31 points. Let me repeat that. 31 points. The most by a #1 pick in Summer League since John Wall in 2010. He shot 10 for 20, hit 3 triples, and showed everyone why Dallas bet their future on him. That wasn't just a bounce back. It was a statement. I belong here. Breaking down his game, the blueprint of a superstar. So what makes Cooper Flagg special? Let's start with his offense. At 6 feet 9 inches with a near 7-foot wingspan, he's a matchup nightmare. Too quick for bigs, too strong for wings. He's a developing 3-level scorer who can handle the ball, attack off the dribble, and finish through contact. His passing? Sneaky good. He's not Luka, but he has the vision to keep defenses honest. Now, the weaknesses. His jump shot is inconsistent. Tim Legler broke it down. Wrist snap, release point, rhythm. It all needs tightening, and the NBA won't give him space like high school did. Defensively, though, wow. This kid lives for defense. His timing on blocks is elite. His ability to guard multiple positions is rare. He's not just a scorer, he's a stopper. In an era where versatility is king, Cooper wears the Dallas Mavericks. Building a dynasty? So how does Cooper fit in Dallas? Perfectly. Luka is the engine. Off the court, the marketing machine. Being the face of the NBA isn't just about buckets, it's about brand. And Cooper gets it. He's clean-cut, charismatic, and confident without being cocky. Sponsorship deals are already lining up. The NBA loves marketable stars, and Cooper checks every box. The big question, can he do it? So, is Cooper Flagg the next face of the NBA? My answer, yes. If he stays healthy, keeps working, and embraces the grind. The tools are there, the mentality is there, and the stage, oh, it's set. But what do you think? Is Cooper destined for greatness, or is this hype train moving too fast? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell because we're just getting started. Up next, we're breaking down the 5 rookies most likely to dominate the league in the next 5 years. And trust me, the list will surprise you. Until then, keep your eyes on Cooper Flagg. Because if this is just the beginning, the NBA is in for something special.